以下嘉宾访谈环节是由贤士金融有限公司为您带来。贤士金融是加拿大成功人士理财规划的首选。
好，欢迎来到活在5点的嘉宾访谈环节。那么今天我们的访谈呢，又是家长的福音。为什么呢？因为很多家长都非常关注小孩子的补习问题，尤其是补习数学的问题。亚洲人呢，在这个数学方面就更加的注重了。那么今天呢，也是非常高兴的呢，请到了这个MGL Learning Center 的这个总裁min利来到我们的节目为什么今天请到这位嘉宾呢？是因为他的这个教学中心是用一些非常新颖的方法来教孩子数学的。那么首先跟我们的嘉宾打一声招呼。Hi Min, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me again.
Hi. So during our last interview, we talked about using new technologies, say iPad and internet to learn math. Lots of our viewers are very interested in like how. So we're going to play a short clip, and during the clip you can explain to us like how students in your learning center learn math using internet and iPad. Okay?
Great, yeah.
好，那我们现在来播一下这个短片，来看一看具体是怎么来用新的教学方法来学习这个数学。好。So this part is talking about the student account.
Right. Every student gets an account. So you can think of what you just saw there as a virtual notebook.
Okay.
Typically, students will carry a binder.
Okay.
Right. They have a binder and they will write all the notes, and
Yeah.
they will do the work in there.
Yeah.
But what we do is we actually keep all of that online.
Okay.
And students can access that account, that virtual notebook, through the iPad, as well as their PC. So that's what you saw there. Just those are a list of material, basically.
哦，所以呢，如果大家刚才注意到我们屏幕上写了一个就是 account， 就是每一个学生都有每一个学生自己的账户。那么呢，其实刚才那个屏幕呢，大家可以想象它是一个 iPad 或者是一个 PC 机或者是一台电脑。那么用这个手提电脑或者 PC 机或者 iPad， 学生可以到这个 MGL 注册一个账户之后呢，就可以将所有的资料其实都在这个账户里，大家可以把自己的一些课堂笔记都记在这个账户里，就好像你在用一个 binder， 就是在用一个笔记本在写这个课堂笔记一样。那好，我们继续来看一看还有什么新颖的方式可以来学数学，来看一下。Oh, interactive lectures. What is this?
So, in that binder, if it was a binder, you can only keep paper in there.
Okay.
Because it's online, we can actually put the lectures in there as well.
Okay, so this is the students using
right. So
computer.
You can see using iPad or computer. You can see that students asking a question right. They pause the video.
Okay.
And they're asking a question right on it.
Oh.
Right, and the teachers can respond to it.
OK， 非常有意思。刚才我们看到的呢是学生呢在网上在自己的笔记本上写下一些问题，然后呢把那个 video 给停住，然后写下一些问题，然后问老师这是怎么回事，让老师来进行解答。这是一个非常新颖的这个方式，我们小时候根本想象不到啊。所以刚才我们讲到，学生首先注册一个账户，然后上网进行学习，在学习的过程中可以随时的向老师提出问题，而且在这个过程中呢，所用的是电脑iPad 这些小孩子比较喜欢的方式。好，我们继续来看一下还有什么其他的方式，看一看。Exercises.
So after you watch the lecture,
Okay.
you have to work on an assignment. You actually have to do it to get good at the particular topic that you're trying to work on. So that every assignment, every material, of course, contains an exercise within that same notebook. So I told you it was a notebook, a virtual notebook.
Okay.
Typically, it only has an exercise, but we have a lecture as well as an exercise in there. And that exercise, they can do it on the iPad.
OK， 所以刚才呢，大家看到了我们的这个很短的那个短片里面呢，有一些比如说学生正在下载一些老师的作业啊，还有一些他们在做练习题的一些科目的一些单子啊。其实这些的资料呢，都是在学生的账户里面。那么学生可以随时的从网上下载一些他们的作业，还有练习题来自己做，非常的方便，而且是用这个电脑就是等于摆脱了这个笔记本，但是呢，就是手写的笔记本，但是同时也是和笔记本一样的功能，非常的好。我们看看还有什么其他的方法可以用到。 Oh, this is using iPad.
Yeah, so this is,
Okay.
you can see that exercise, the student is working right on the iPad. That's what it looks like.
所以这个就比较直观了。这就是大家可以看到，学生正在用这个他们自己的 iPad 直接在 iPad 上面演算，非常的有意思。连我这种非常不喜欢学数学的人，现在都有一点点想要，就是说感受一下用高科技这个新的科技手段是怎么来学数学的，非常有意思。So that basically shows your way in teaching math. Lots of our viewers are very interested in the difference between like MGL and other learning centers, say Kumon, which is very famous in Canada.
Right.
Could you tell us the difference between?
Right. So if you know of Kumon is essentially doing a lot of worksheets, but they design the worksheets very carefully, so you can do them a little bit step by step, small increment of difficulty.
Okay.
But that's all they don't actually have this kind of lectures, right? They don't have things that you need to understand the topic. They're more emphasizing on the actual practice of it, which is great for kids that are younger. But as you go higher and higher, you need to understand the concepts as well.
Okay.
So that's why we put everything online so that they can get that understanding experience. They can ask questions. They can thoroughly watch the lecture before they do the exercise. That's the main difference.
Okay.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that they basically just design worksheets and distribute to the students. Is that what they do?
Yeah. So they have carefully designed worksheets that get you to do lots of practice.
Okay.
But that doesn't necessarily, so you can get very fast and accurate doing those problems.
Okay.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that you will understand how to use those ideas effectively.
Okay.
So what we do is, for that, you need discussion with the teacher, and you need a good lecture.
Okay.
And we have that. And that's not possible to get just from worksheets.
Okay.
You have to get that through other multimedia means, as well as teachers.
哦，我明白了。所以，刚才命跟我们讲呢，就是说，MGL 它的学习的方式就是和老师之间的沟通更加多一点。像其他的 learning center， 大家都知道，就好像我们中国大陆学校里发的那个卷子，就是考卷，都要写那些考卷。那其实，在写考卷的时候，我们大家都知道，做作业的时候和老师的沟通是很少的。那么，如果可以用到网络呢，可以上网的话呢，在这个自己学习的过程当中，实时的向老师提问，有什么不懂，不是靠死记硬背的背公式，而是随时的可以向老师来提问，由老师来解答。那么在这个过程当中，其实小孩子记得是更清楚的。So, okay, so does it work in your learning center?
Yeah, it's very popular, and a lot of our students so we track for every assignment we mark everything, we track exactly how well they do.
Okay.
And the ones that do relatively well or very well, they do amazing in school too. So we can show this, like every student is a real student, right? We can see their report card, and they do exceptionally well.
Okay. Do you do exams? Quiz?
Yes.
A lot?
You saw the virtual notebook. So at the end of every chapter, there's a quiz.
Okay.
There's a test. So they have to study. So it's really just it's really an individualized learning system, right? You go at your own pace, just like Kumon is essentially the same thing. You go at your own speed, but they only emphasize on speed and accuracy, not on understanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
我刚才问了一个比较傻的问题，就是这种上网教学的方法真的有用吗？我觉得。我的理解是这样的，就是其他的学习中心呢，他们大概都是让学生呢做题做得很快、很准确，但是到底为什么这道题是对的，他是不会解释的。但是 MGL 是会给你详细的解释，让你明白哦，我这道题会做了，那么其他的题都还是会做的。So, if you use internet and iPad and computer to learn math, the students doesn't necessarily have to go to a certain place to learn. Is that what you're doing now?
That is the case if you have a very disciplined student.
Okay.
Okay. But kids of younger age, they're very easily distracted, right? And they need the right environment, and other people may perhaps studying with them to focus for a long time. So our class is 2.5 hours long.
Okay.
And we find that even kids of grade 7 and 8 can focus for 2.5 hours.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it's because they're with a teacher. encouraging teacher that's supporting them, as well as other students that are working very hard in the room with them.
Okay.
Right. So they can do this at home, but most of the time, our parents tell us they can only focus about an hour at a time.
They need someone to monitor them to do.
And encourage, if they get stuck, instant response, right? Although they can get that help online, but it's not going to feel the same as you and I talking right now like this.
Yeah. 刚才我又问了一个问题，我说那如果都是上网学了，还用去到学习班上去学这个补习班去学这些数学吗？老师说是要去的，因为小孩子嘛，你除了要监督他们，还要鼓励他们。那么MGL 这个 Center 的它教学方法呢是2个半小时1节课，但是让我非常惊奇的是，小孩子真的能用2个半小时来学数学，所以看来大家学习数学的这个激情都被这个iPad 电脑啊，还有一些网络教学的方法给激发起来了。所以大家如果电视机前观众朋友们对这种新型的教学方式，我相信它这个教学中心已经开了这么多年，肯定是有一定的成效。所以大家如果有兴趣的话呢，可以让小孩子先试一试看看，也许之前自己的小孩子不喜欢学数学，但是通过这种新颖的教学方法就喜欢了。那么比起您逼迫他去其他的补习班的话呢，还是用这种非常有趣、轻松的，而且是多元化的教学方式来学数学，更加对小孩子有激励的这个作用。好，那我们今天非常感谢 Min 来到我们的节目 ，Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you again for having me.
OK， 那如果大家有兴趣，可以根据电视机屏幕下的方式来联系了。那我们现在赶快进段广告，广告回来继续活在5点。